Good afternoon everyone on this very windy July day. Now I've come out to my local Tatchbury Mount again to have a little bit more information about the tunnel at the top of the hill fort. But the main reason I wanted to come out today was to try out my new setup. I've got an external microphone rigged up on the iPhone at the moment, and I thought it'd be a really good day to try it out. It's very windy. So where we are right now, this is literally the end of the Roman road before they destroyed the rest of it and put in the road. You can see right there, and it used to extend fair distance all down Cowmore Road as well, but with all the houses and everything built now, there's virtually nothing left. Anyway, now I was going to start this video earlier on when I walked past the hill fort, but there was some dude sat there having his lunch. I come up here the wrong time of day really, because it's just after lunch for me, about 1 o'clock-ish. And you do get hospital workers tend to go for a little wander around the woods and sit on top of the hill fort and have their lunch, which I don't blame them at all. I didn't really want to be talking to myself while that person was sat up there. You might be able to see him from here. It's literally right in front of us, the hill fort. Yep, he's still there, I can see him. Well, if I take a slow walk, by the time I get there, he might have left. Right, so where we are right now, this part is, I don't know if anyone watched my earlier video on the supposed battle that took place here. Well, this is the area right here now. Known as Netley Marsh. It is very marshy down there, and also those fields beyond, which they're actually on private land, so can't really explore them. So yeah, anyway, let's take a little slow walk up back to the hill fort. I might actually pause the video because you've already seen me walking up this bit before, and then I'll start the video back up when we get up the top. Okay, so I'm on top of the Iron Age hill fort now, and this is where the mansion used to be. Absolutely huge place it was. This is all that's left of it now. It was pulled down in 2006. Now, I think it was a couple of years before it got pulled down. It was abandoned for years and years, and it started getting vandalised. But I had a couple of mates who got down in the cellar, and they found a tunnel leading from the cellar, which would have been somewhere around here, and they thought it led down here to the edge of the field. Now they got as far as they could go, and they had a feeling that they got to the edge of the field, and I can't remember what they said, whether it was flooded or it caved in or what, I can't remember. And I'm not in touch with the guys now, unfortunately, but that's what they remember. I've seen they took a lot of photos when they were down there. I've seen the photos, but I've got a little bit more information. I'm not on Facebook, but occasionally when you're searching Google, the odd page will come up from Facebook that you're able to click on. So I clicked on this page, and it was called Old Totton, and one of the pages was on Tatchbury Mount, the history of it and stuff. And they had an interview that was done in the 90s that was put up on this page with a couple of guys that used to work here. I believe one of them was called Terry. Now, one of his jobs was to fill in some holes up here, and one of them was indeed in the cellar of the mansion. He had to fill it up for safety reasons, of course. He said he filled in another hole, this was his words, in a ditch with trees and bushes either side. Now, the person who put the page up thinks he was referring to the sunken ancient track, which is actually the Roman road right in front of us to the left of the field. Now, Terry said it was near the ditch, so it could possibly be in that area just down the bottom on the left somewhere. But he filled in that end as well for safety reasons, for the safety of the staff and the residents. Because as I explained before, back in the day you did used to get quite a few residents roaming around these woods. That was part of the excitement of coming up here when we were kids. Yeah, even during the day it was quite a scary place to come and explore. But anyway, he seems to think that the entrance or the exit down there was connected to the hole in the cellar. He said it was never officially investigated, but he seems to think that it could well have been an escape tunnel. Now, I'm guessing where he says not officially investigated, somebody possibly did try the tunnel. But the thing is, what I'm guessing is where my mates reckon they got to the edge of the field down there in the tunnel, what more than likely happened is they probably got the entire length. If it was just straight ahead there to the left, then they very well could have gone the entire length of the tunnel, and they got to the very end that was blocked off. I'm guessing that's what happened. Yeah. I'm not sure what he blocked it off with, concrete or what, I don't know. But when winter comes and everything's died back, I'm going to have a little explore down there, see what I can see. But yeah, interesting. And there's also another hole that was filled in, which was known as the Donkey Well, and apparently it was to the left of the mansion near the garden gates. And I'm not sure where the garden gates is, or the garden gate post I think it said. I'm guessing, because down here, I'll try and put a picture up looking up towards here, but there was some steps leading down this slope. They were quite wide, and it was like an ornamental garden all around here. And at the top of the steps there was kind of like a post either side, so if that's where what they're referring to, then they said it was to the left of the mansion, which is here. Then it could very well have been in this area right here where the old well used to be. Now there is a hole that's been filled in that I'm thinking could have been the well, which is just here. It's very overgrown now. Like I say, best time to come up here is during the winter. But this is where it is, just behind all this bracken, just down here. It's a very small hole, and I'm guessing it's nothing to do with the tunnel entrance in the cellar. I don't think that's what that is, so that could possibly be where the well was. I've come up here before, years and years ago, for a sunrise, and I knew nothing about that hole, and I did almost fall down it. I was wandering around here and all of a sudden there's this hole. Oh, bloody hell, you know, and it was quite deep back then. It's probably about 4 foot deep, but there was a load of rubble on the bottom that had been chucked down there, so I'm guessing it was at least 6 foot deep. So, but if it was a well, then obviously it was a lot deeper than that. So yeah, I'm guessing that could be the well just there. There's concrete here, but I think this was the very edge of the mansion, I think. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Okay guys, so yeah, I've just wanted to come up here today mainly to try this new microphone out, see how it's working. It's very windy, and if it works, then yeah, I should use this setup all the time. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.